just remembered I had my first moment of DesertBus paranoia this morning. It's setting in later this year. When I was getting out of bed, I wasn't wearing pants. I was getting out of bed. It was like, oh no, wait. Like I had like that moment of like, wait, people are watching.
The exact same thing at Total Desert Bus happened this morning for me as well.
Oh, you're right. That's right. That's what they called it. Right. We have achieved Total Desert Bus now.
I got out of bed, looked at the TV, and realized, wait, no, there is no chat there. We're good.
Yeah.
I haven't had that happen yet, but I remember in like year 3, I woke up in the middle of the night flipping out. Like I was freaked out because I'm like, I'm not wearing anything and there are people like I was just wigging out for several seconds before I finally was like, right, I'm at home.
Has anybody else experienced
why won't the TV talk to me anymore?
Has anybody else experienced this specifically? Because this is the first time we've ever done Desert Bus in the same location, and we have so many of the same people working here this year because we've got Crow's back, we've got Ashton back, we've got Ian. I thought it was Desert Bus 4. I thought we had skipped an entire year.
Like sleeping?
Kind of like slipped back in time.
Yes, had slipped back in time. Like we had been doing the same Desert Bus.
Like the whole year, that this happened was actually a dream.
Yes.
During last Desert Bus.
I'm wondering if it's going to start being a problem in memory, because now when we try to remember, okay, which Desert Bus was this, you can be like, what was the scenery? Okay, it was that Desert Bus. Looking back at it now, I think I'm going to have problems being like, was it 4, was it 5? We were in the same place. I don't know. How do I tell?
Someone in the chat right now is trying to figure out how to discreetly type in, these are the early symptoms of PTSD.
Okay, it's shell shock. It will always be shell shock.
I don't know how, is this the right
It was something else before shell shock. It was
It went from shell shock to battle fatigue to operational exhaustion to post-traumatic stress disorder.
It was something else before.
Yes.
Operational exhaustion. I like that one. That seems suitable for Desert
something
Bus.
I want to ask James and Morgan and Jer when they get back in for other drivers, because Ian and Kathleen were saying that as drivers, they experience some, because you haven't finished your shift yet, but Ian was saying that upon finishing his shift, you were asking, was it normal to have the terrible feeling that you were about to crash the bus?
It was absolutely bizarre. This is actually I did have the conversation with Morgan about this, and yeah, I was sitting here at the tech station, and I'm looking at the chat, and I'm doing the camera switches, and then suddenly I have this need to, oh my god, I have to look left. Where's the TV? Is the bus going off the road? I have to save it.
I will say, because this is my second year being here, I only like a very short period. That sense of deja vu that you're all feeling, or like to wake up and go, like, oh my god, I'm on camera, but I'm not camera ready, whatever. Over the last several years, especially when the PAX and being watching the convention center over and over again, I've always managed to be able to sort of mentally remember what each year was. So I haven't yet hit that point of, I think this is the same year. There's maybe been a few minute similarities, but nothing that actually triggered like a deja vu freak out of some sorts. Right? And I remember last year we had the 2 light boxes, the single camera. And there's a few other changes around here, but I mean, all in all, yeah.
So as long as things are subtly different, you're able to keep them separated from
reality.
each other.
So if we get another light box,
you can have a well, last year is that 2 light boxes, now you have actually just a light umbrella.
Dear Dr. DesertBus, the extra credits guys just put up on their Facebook, oh no, there's a Steam sale and I'm just giving all my money to DesertBus.
I got that email this morning. I did not want to say anything about it, thinking like, okay, no, keep the money here, keep the money here, keep the money here. Now I gotta go home and buy stuff on Steam.
I didn't quite. I kind of got what Ian was, because Ian and Corey, when they came back from last year and told me about
What is number 793?
Total
Don't
DesertBus.
just give us the number. Say what the challenge is.
When they came back and described Total Desert Bus, I kind of thought, I don't really understand what this means because I don't get the setup, I don't get anything else that's going on in here. But I think I might have experienced it slightly differently, because what would happen is, because I'm going home usually in the middle of the afternoon and coming back in the middle of the evening after sleeping. While I was sleeping, I was imagining everything that was going on here without me. Or I guess not imagining, I was just dreaming what was going on here without me, and it was like the most boring period, but it was all happening in real time in my head, what you guys were doing while I was gone. And then I would get up and like, right, so that's over, now I gotta go back to the bus.
That's actually what I have.
Rest is not restful.
Yeah. That's how it happened to me when I fell asleep.
Post-traumatic bus derport.
I dreamed it happened to be here.
Well, you're probably not actually.
There's I think the thing that we all experience that is common with big events, where it's like you get there And you've been planning for it and looking forward to it for so long that you cannot believe that it's actually happening. And this 1 week feels like such a disproportionately large amount of time compared to the rest of the year. And then as soon as it's over, it's like, I can't believe it's over. And then I can't believe how much time has passed since it started. And then we're going to have a Desert Bus 6 meeting. I can't believe we're actually, is it that time again already? Oh my gosh. And then you just start ramping up again to the, I can't believe we're only 6 months away again. I can't believe we're only 4 months away again. And you don't feel like you're ever really going to get there, even though it keeps coming up so fast. And then you get there like, I can't believe we're actually doing this. Like, it feels like a whole year until you're doing it, and then it doesn't. It's just messes
during
with time.
it feels like it's been going on for weeks.
Yeah, and during
afterwards
it feels like a
day.
huge section of time, and yeah, afterwards you're like, it's over.
On
It just
God
happened.
willing, when Friday, when we're done, hopefully Friday, we'll see.
Please, I want to do Christmas shopping.
It will feel like no time has passed.
Yeah.
It's like maybe.
But right now it feels like we've been doing nothing but this for a month.
Yeah, and I always end up like I was thinking about it already this morning, going, "This is making me sad. I can't think about it yet. I can't think about
Oh,
it."
apparently
yet.
we got a nod
But
at the
I
end of the new extra credits
always-
episode. That's so cool.
Nice, thank you.
I
I
would
always
love
end
to
up with
watch
that like
that.
missing the chat. Like for several days afterwards, it's so gratifying to come here. You're like, I gotta tell you something, guys, and it's like the chat's no longer with me. Who do I talk to? It's so
You can
sad.
talk to Harry if he's still here.
He won't be.